Good evening everyone. I'm delighted to be able to have you here this evening to our Adapt Now Changing for Climate Change event. I trust that you'll find it a wonderful opportunity to engage and build hope and enthusiasm for our future together.
In the Western region, adapting to climate change is so critical. We have 300,000 residents and we're home to 21,000 businesses.
Our environment is changing all the time and we need to be aware of this, finding ways that we can understand the environment that we live in.
There are a number of challenges that are faced by the region when it comes to extreme weather events.
Our communities are experiencing longer and hotter summers. We know that heat waves are the cause of the largest number of fatalities of any natural disasters.
We're really aware that the Port River has flooding concerns for us. We're working with CSIRO and the Adelaide Uni. So by working with these organisations, we'll have a much better understanding to be able to help others understand also.
We're all subject to the consequences of Enfield development, which is reducing our tree canopy across the Western region. So one of the projects that Adapt West has undertaken is urban heat mapping.
Heat mapping is the start of collecting data that will assist us in identifying the most severe heat affected areas.
Making changes to have a cooler environment, it's really important to me, it's really important to our council, and we have the data that shows that we have a lot of work to do.
And our strategy going forward includes planting more trees, ensuring that our parks and reserves are well hydrated.
The cities of Port Adelaide, Enfield, Charles Sturt and West Torrens have come together to create Adapt West, which is our response to the changing climate and the needs of our community.
What's happening at the moment affects all of us. We're not constrained by the boundaries of council areas, and I think what we need to be abundantly aware of is that we're all part of a larger community.
We formed Adapt West to be able to build resilience toward climate change, to be able to protect our environment. So working together, this is the best and most effective way we can do it across our three councils. Along with the state government and federal government and other industry, we must all work together to make a difference.
We have greater leverage. We can create better innovation. We can have greater collaboration within our communities. And that means better outcomes for all.
I think one of the important aspects of our humanity is our capacity to get together and solve problems.
The solution doesn't come from one group. We need to engage with all parts of our community.
There are people in our community who haven't had these conversations before, and we'd love for them to be engaging with us to understand what they can do to make a difference.
I think one of the great opportunities in this event is that we can listen to one another, we can be part of a conversation, we can share with one another our learnings, and it's out of that environment, I think, of hopefulness, that creativity can be generated, and that in turn gives us opportunities to think about what it is we're going to do and how we're going to participate in being the solution.
I'd love to see people getting to know their neighbours. When you get to know your neighbours and you have these conversations, people around you will be able to understand and learn directly from you, and you'll be able to create an amazing connectedness with other people. So this is about communities coming together. It's about all of us working to make a change.
I think today is about giving us hope and reassurance that yes, we do know something, we do have some resources, we do and we can have a plan moving forward. And now we have to move and be very active and purposeful about what that's going to be.